It's so funny, man. Yo, what's good, everybody? So, today, kind of show you a little bit more about the S14 I purchased yesterday off of Gary. Kind of show you what we already accomplished with it and got started with. I think yesterday we kind of went over it. The engine, not so much going to open that up because we already started working on the body. So there's dust everywhere. That's kind of one of the reasons I didn't want to start filming too. So I'm kind of scared to get dust in the mic or mess up what I got right now. Like, I only have my phone to use right now, so I don't want to mess that up. So didn't feel too much. Got a little bit dark yesterday real quick, but we did make progress. Matt's car is done. Do you got to work on your car, Matt? Oh. Look how happy he is. Doesn't have to do anything. That's how it should be, you know? So that's a little bit on the S14 today, see what else we can get going on it. And once I go back there, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And I want to get you guys' opinions on what I should actually do with the car. I'm kind of debating whether I should just leave it as is and just get it painted. Regardless, the car's going to get painted and it's going to be running. But I don't know if I should spend a little extra dough and put, front, because right now it's running the side mount. I don't know if I should go front mount, throw on some better coilovers, because yesterday when we were looking at the car, the coilovers are suspect. They look, honestly, from what we can see, they look like two coilovers put it together. It looks like it was a tin, I don't know how to pronounce it, the green ones, and with the top hat of a Megan. It's pretty interesting. I'll show you guys if we can today. If not, we'll see what we get into. But yeah, here's the S14. Yesterday, Gary let me use a bunch of his tools along with Matt. I was able to kind of attempt to do body work. Like, the car had already been sanded down and prepped to look. I mean, it looks like it was prepped already. If you see, there's some type of tape still stuck on here. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to take off. But the guy that had the car looked like he prepped the car for paint, but then kind of gave up. But in the midst of it being in that state, it looked like it got messed up because he actually went down to bare metal, which I'm not a body guy, but I don't think you need to go to bare metal. But I'm still new at this. I'm learning, and that's actually going to be my first time doing any of this type of stuff on any type of car. So this S14 is like my learning experience, my canvas, my first canvas. So we'll see how it goes. But unfortunately, I didn't get to show you guys exactly what was wrong from yesterday because we were rushing. We were trying to take advantage of the daylight we had left. But as you can see, I kind of started addressing some of them. I know this isn't the best way to do it, but based off my YouTube knowledge and my Googling, this ain't the worst way to do it. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes, how it turns out. The roof was really bad. It looked like the guy danced on the roof, honestly. There was dents all across, and then it didn't help that in the transport over here, the hood flew up, hitting this. The hood flew up, and it hit the roof, completely ruining the hood. So I'm in a search for a new hood. If you have a hood, hit me up, comment down below, or DM me on my Instagram. Yeah, if you see, this wasn't me. I didn't do none of this. But yeah, that's what it is. The hood's fucked. That's unfortunate, because it was really nice. Oh dang, this fender too. I'm gonna see if I can work that out today. Yeah, it looked like somebody had already done some previous work to this. And I know what you guys are saying, like the right way would be to either like get a carbon fiber one, be baller, and cut this thing, replace it with a carbon fiber one, but I don't have the type of money. Or two would be going to the junkyard and me and Matt go in there and cut one out and just weld it to this. But what you're not thinking about is like $200 to take each window out. That's $400 plus the new trimming, all that stuff, and the labor and all that. We don't even know how much it would cost me to get the roof out of there. That's just money I don't have. So I'm gonna do what I can and fix it. Look, as you can see, yesterday Did a bunch of work. This is my first time trying this, but I mean, I think it's pretty good. In my opinion, it's pretty good. I still need to finish up the other side. Gary's gonna come by and take a look and see if it's okay, because honestly, this is my first time ever doing this. I have messed around with a bumper here and there and, you know, done things like that, but I've never done full body work on a car, or I've never painted a full car. So this is on you to me. We'll see how it goes. But I'm confident with my friend's help that it'll be okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot more cars, a lot worse than this car, and that's why I jumped on the opportunity. Gary was gonna just part this out because he says that it's a little far gone than what he would want. It's a lot of money to get it looking nice, but I wanted it to look okay. Like, it's gonna be a drift car. It doesn't need to look perfect in my opinion. As long as it's okay, and as long as it's all one color, it's good. And in my opinion, what's dope about this car, it's already manual. It has an SR in it. Those two things right there alone are like a big deal, because SRs are really pricey nowadays, and they're getting harder and harder to come by for us down here. Or if you do come by, like I'm saying, they're pricey and people want way too much for them. And you're kind of playing a guessing game at that point. You're kind of hoping that they took care of it and that they didn't beat it. Like, you know, like, that's a huge chance to take, you know, especially when you're paying that type of amount of money. That's why I bought the car. For the price, it was a solid deal in my book. Matt thinks I'm dumb, but it's okay. I think it's gonna be okay. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Well, it'll get us to Bendigo. It'll be the family Ute. So yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to know. What do you guys think I should do? Cause we did get a bumper with the car. I don't want you to think I don't have a front bumper. Let me see if I can show you guys. I don't want to put it on the car because it's going to come off right now anyways. I'm going to start working on it. But chaka-chan. A bumper. And I'll show you the back right now. It's on those STRs. I don't mind them, but honestly, these got to go. They're a hazard. I don't want to shin myself. So we're going to get rid of those. But I will keep the wheels. They're cool in my opinion. Later on, if I have some more money, obviously I'll get some nice wheels for it. But this is the bumper. You can kind of see it. Kind of not. We're tight for space right now because we're still in the process of trying to figure out if we're going to move this car down to Gary's shop because we're tight over here, or just say screw it and just work on it here. But yeah, this is the bumper. We got to fix this. They molded it like as a one piece, and that's not gonna work. So might get in there today and just get this all out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, or I might do a post on Instagram and see what you guys' ideas are. Like if I should just get like an affordable kit, or let me know if anybody has a kit, or okay, wait. Should we just GS front end swap it? We have the stuff. Like, from right there. Not so bad. I know what you're saying. Why isn't this bumper on the green car? Whoa. If you look carefully, this is completely straight. You see this? You see how there's no curve? It should curve somewhat. Like, I don't want to flex anywhere. It's gonna crack. But yeah, it should bend. I'll show you on the stock one. I'll show you on the stock one real quick. Cause I know we're gonna hear you guys in the comments be like, wow, or like, ooh, why aren't you running that green one on the green car? Well, if you look, there's a nice little curve there. that front bumper has no curve. That it goes straight. Maddie tried mounting it. It's too much work to mount it. We're gonna send it back. Our homie Brandon's gonna take care of it for us when he goes down there. We're just waiting because it's a trip down to Cali to take this, and he's going down there. He does his own thing for him. Shout out D-Spec. It's still a D-Spec. Mm-hmm. Yeah, still D-Spec Garage. Yeah, shout out them. Take luck, doing their thing. If you don't follow them, you're sleeping, honestly. But yeah, should we swap it? I mean, I don't know. But let me know down below. Let us know what should we do. Matt's saying I should get a kit because he thinks it looks ugly. But at the same time, I hate to say this, but I'm going to be cheap. I'm trying to be cheap. I mean, as cheap as possible, honestly. Because I'm already stretching myself with the first gen because there's a lot that needs to be done to the first gen. We're going to show you that whole process. Because first gen is where it's at, honestly. That's my chassis right there. That's what I want to be driving. But I need to get all the parts to swap it. So in the meanwhile, this one that's more put together already,
don't worry, I got something for you.
Might as well.
Fuel tank cracks.
The S14, the plastic fuel tank. Yeah. They have that issue of the gas tanks, they're made of plastic. So after a while, they go bad. Matt was just giving me shit because he's saying that I could just throw a fuel cell in this and I'll be fine. But that's a lot of money, you see what I'm saying? Like, it adds up. Like, everybody wants a race car, but it adds up. And I don't have money like that. I want to just get this running and be able to street drive it to the track, thrash on it, hopefully not break it, and then come home. That's all I want. That's all I want for the GS2. That's why I'm keeping it simple. Maybe down the road, maybe if I have this running and I can drive this consistently on the street, because your boy still got to make income. So I got to get to a JLB. So if I could get this to run and be consistent, it's going to run. We know we're going to get it to run. But I mean, like, consistently, like, no problems. Because you need AC in Vegas, and this car has no AC. So we're going to have to address that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the car. I can't show you guys the motor. Like we were saying, it's dusty already. Thankfully, Gary came through clutch with the vacuum and the tools. Honestly, I didn't have shit, dude. I'm so happy he's so motivated all the time and like wants to help me and shit. Like, oh man, just do it. You know, like he's like, just do it type attitude, which is great because I'm like, sometimes I procrastinate and I'm pretty lazy about things. And I was like, oh, I still got to get materials. I don't have any tools. This car's going to sit great for a little bit. And then the second you hear me say, maybe I should just rattle can it, it's like, let me go check my shop. I might have some extra stuff. Let me see what I have. And dude, bless me with basically everything I need to get the body ready for paint. So yeah, I can't thank him enough. Honestly, he gave me a steal on the car, and he still is dropping me and blessing me with knowledge. And he hooked it up with all the materials I need on the cheap. Like, I can't even tell you guys how, like, if you're a painter or body guy, you know out there, like, these materials are not cheap at all. Like, they are not cheap. And he hooked it up fat. Like, I can't even thank the guy enough. So that being said, let me get to work because I'm bullshitting. And I want to get as much as I can get done on this car quick. Because the quicker I get the body done, the quicker I can try to paint. And that's good. But honestly, if you guys would do me a favor and go check out the Instagram and go check out all the stuff we have posted there and buy some stuff. We got some stickers coming up too. Maybe buy a sticker, whatever you can, because all that money, I'm going to put it towards the S14 to get that going as soon as possible so I could drift. And I think that would be dope to see, like, me drifting with Matt and us trying to, like, tandem together, because that's been the whole goal since the get-go. Like, me and Matt known each other for a long time, but we always just drifted, like, on fours and stuff. We never really drifted in life, like in real life together. He's always been drifting in real life. Like, he has his own, he has experience driving. But me, not so much. Only on the internet and only on video games. So, with that being said, That's why I'm out here. I want to like drive with him and build my car and learn as much as I can and YouTube it all so I have it all to be able to look back on and see how I learned and how I progressed and just see what happens, you know. But yeah, let me get into this and then we'll check back a little bit later and see how everything's going. Worked on the S14 all day today. Pretty much try to get the roof as good as we can get it and prep it for paint. That's still gonna be a whole ordeal. Don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, the car is pretty much done for right now because it started to rain. So we're gonna call it for today. Go get something to eat, and then we'll just finish today's video tomorrow. We'll just carry on. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. So it's the next day, same video. We stopped yesterday because it rained. It started raining, and we really couldn't work in the rain. It was getting a little late. Plus, I didn't have enough sandpaper, so today I gotta go pick up materials to finish what I got going on with the roof. I gotta smoothen this out, get it almost like the other side there, and prep it for paint. Because once we get it painted, it's just a couple more things, and the car's ready. It looks like Maddie's spacers came in. Yay, Maddie's spacers came in. Okay. So besides that, got this pretty much as good as I could get it. I thought it was good. Honestly, I thought it was like, man, I got that pretty smooth. But Gary came over, he looked at it, and he's like, nah, you need to, you know, flatten this out more, smooth it out, blend it. He was teaching me some things about blending. Honestly, like, he came over with these tools that I've never used before, and it really sped up the process a lot. Thankfully, he had a spare, I forgot what that thing was called. Hopefully he brings it again because he's supposed to come by if it doesn't rain today, but it's starting to look like it might rain. So we'll see what happens. But for sure, either way today, we're going to go mount some tires for a car that Maddie's working on to get that done. Oh, yeah. I always forget to say that. If you see down below in the links at Meet Motorsports, we do all types of stuff. Whatever you need on your car in the Vegas area, or if you're outside of Vegas and you're looking for work, we can also transport your vehicle to us. Just DM us. We'll figure something out. We could help people out. We're looking for work too. It's not raining right now, so I'm gonna put the camera down and try to finish out this over here. And I want to hopefully get to this because I want to take care of that today. I don't know if you saw it. Let me show you guys again. I want to take care of this. Picked that a little bit yesterday. Hopefully figure that out. The key is to just try to get this car done as quick as possible so I can start driving. Yeah. What else? I was thinking about it, and honestly, I'm gonna just pull the diff out in the first gen and weld it so it has a welded diff so I can start practicing in that car. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I kind of like spread myself a little bit thin by buying this car, but honestly, like SRs are really hard to come by and people want too much, so I had to cop. But let me put this down so that I can start working and figure something out. And we might play with Maddie's spacers. Oh, Maddie's already playing with them. Let's see over here. That was quick. They came in mad quick. How big are these, Maddie? How big are you going?
Yeah, I think those are 20 mil.
There's two though. It's not
20
one.
or 15. I don't remember what I got.
One of those two. But yeah, because it's gonna push out the tire more because he's rubbing a lot. Since he's got the easy knuckles on there, this should help a lot. But we'll check in once they're in. There's not really. It's pretty self-explanatory. You take the wheel off, you put them on, you bolt, and that's it. We'll check back once they're on. So that car's working. Fitted the spacers and everything, so now he's not rubbing. Be right back in a little bit. Hold on real quick, I gotta fix something. Alright, so Matt got the spacers on his car, as you can see. Much more meaty setup, pushed it out. But now he gets convenience, he could reach stuff without having to actually take off the wheel. What do you guys think? I think it looks not bad, you know. I think it's pretty cool. Gary's over there fixing a mishap that I kind of messed up, but I'll show you guys that later. Yeah. Wow. That's where the extended mirror that you can see the whole movie. It's nuts. It's this side. Hey, PCs, need motorsports, holla at us. Hey. Sick. Alright, we'll check back because it's a little noisy. I don't even think you guys can hear me because the compressor's going because Gary's fixing something that messed up. But it's okay. We're going to fix it and we'll check back a little bit later. Maybe we'll go testing. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so we continued working on the S14 today. It started raining right now, as you can see. It's actually raining right now, so I just hurried up and put all the stuff where it wouldn't get wet. Again, shout out to Gary for helping me out and providing me with tools and giving me a sweet-ass deal on all the material I needed. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get much more done to the car. When it's not raining tomorrow, I'll show you guys what's going on, or maybe later today. I don't know, it's already pretty late. But this will carry on to, I guess, another video because the rain is completely screwing me over. We're trying to get this car prepped for paint because paint is coming soon. I already worked something out. I'll go into details later about that. So peace. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Meanwhile, I'm older than you.
Like a year. My sciatic nerves flaring up. Alright, so yeah, the rain kind of screwed over the plans with the 14 for today. But if you look behind me, you'll see that shitty weather. It's raining right now, so I guess to go try out the GS. We're just gonna let it get a little wet, and then we're gonna head down to Mexico and test it out a little bit, see if everything works with the things we did, the knuckles, adjustments to the suspension, and well, the diff now, so no more one wheel peels. Catch up in a little bit. We're just gonna let it get a little bit more wet before we head out. Conserve tires for the event. Check back in a little bit.